So I'm having an issue and I want to pick your brain on this. My office room has become partly storage, partly gym, partly office, because I'm hiding from the kids don't go in this room. Like, they don't need to. So all the birthday gifts we have coming up, so they don't open the gifts. I'm hiding them in my office. This is not good energy and not good feng shui, I'm assuming, because how can I work and focus on my work when I have all these other categories? So what would be your first line of advice for me? Like, I need to find separation, I'm assuming.
I feel like you can still use that room for many things, but then
it's a woman cave.
Yeah, woman cave. But then when it comes to like the gifts, I mean, how often are you going to have those gifts there?
Unfortunately, every weekend we have like 1 to 2 birthdays. You know how it is with kids. So I'm always figuring out where can I just hide them. And it always ends up this one chair in the corner of the office. And that's the gift chair.
But it ends up, but the gift goes, right?
Yeah, every week like we clear, but then we refill. Yeah.
Then a new invite comes in.
So I think other moms listening might have the same thing. It's like they want to have their adult space, because I do feel sometimes claustrophobic that every part of the house has become somehow a kid's space as well, even though that there are portions that should be functional, but somehow the kids take the toy and put it in the other room, you know? So I like to have boundaries for my brain to also feel like I know where everything is, and like this room is for the kids vibe. This room should be calming and serious. So I'm thinking the house for me personally reflects what my brain should be feeling, but it's not always the case, and that's the disconnect I'm having.
Yeah.
And it's not realistic.
I think the gifts it's okay if you have a space where, you know, you have these moving parts. And then when it comes to like this, I think the thing you would really want to look at is the storage and how much gym equipment you have and how much you're actually using and how often you're using this gym. And if it's really worth to mix your gym with your office. Mm-hmm. You know, I think that's what you would really want to look into.
Question for you both, because you both have husbands, partners. What if one of you is a hoarder and one of you is really easy, like Tamara, and removing things? How do you functionally work together? Because someone might not be letting you throw away the things, right? So is there a happy medium?
I think every person is responsible for their own things, and I don't think it's fair for anyone to get rid of something that doesn't belong to them. You know, like it's not fair to be like, oh, well, I like to declutter, so I'm just going to get rid of your shirts while you're at the office.
Reem's like, I just did that the other day.
Do your husbands hold on to like band t-shirts like from back in the day, like gigs they used to go to? Yeah. I'm telling you, these have holes the size of like...
Yes, or pajamas.
And he will not let me throw them away.
But then you need to find like a basket for this memorabilia.
So he has
the basket, the box. Yeah. She likes like containers.
Yeah. Like just put it somewhere where it's not in your face.
And it's like out of sight, out of mind for me, which is a good thing. Until he like brings them out and decides to like, you know, sleep in them. I'm like, no, please.
You can look at them, but don't touch, basically.
But please don't. But we have like a memory box now from like when we first dated, and you know, there are just things we don't want to let go of. But we did a massive edit not too long ago, and we decided, we actually looked at everything individually together and said, okay, should we keep this or throw this away? And we just kept a few things, and the majority of it sort of...
Is spring cleaning a thing we should follow where it's once a year, or is that just like an old myth where it can be any time of the year or twice a year? Like, what's your methodologies around it?
Anytime I'm feeling, it's really interesting. Like when I'm feeling overwhelmed, I've just got too much going on and I need to kind of take control. It's usually my household. So that's when I'll go into like full spring cleaning mode, where I'll do a massive edit. And it's just a great way of kind of lifting that weight and breathing again. And also it makes you ready and prepared for like, okay, now I can start. Now I can pick up all of the things that I've been like pushing aside or, putting on hold. So I think anytime.
Yeah, but I do believe once you do it, like once and for all, and you've created that system, you don't have to do it as often. Mm-hmm. And when you do it, it doesn't take more than 10 minutes. Mm-hmm. Like once you do it, you shouldn't, be like, oh, I need a full week of cleaning and decluttering. And no, like it needs to be like my ongoing. Son had his birthday beginning of January. That's when like last week I was like, you know what? Got a lot of new toys. Let's see where we're going to fit these. And that was it. It took literally like a couple of hours and it was done. Versus, because if you deal with it often, you don't waste time later. So yeah, no spring cleaning, no take out the carpets.
That's intimidating alone of like, oh, once a year I need this huge 1 week cleanup.
Nobody has that
exactly
time or energy
You'll
to
never
put
find
in,
that
you know,
time.
we don't have that time anymore. You want to be able to have that time to do things like, I don't know, go walk on the beach or meditate, or, you know, that's where I feel like I want my house to be set and done so that my mind is clear there. So then I can focus on things that really make me feel better.
Same for me. Yeah, I think the more we have clutter, the more we can't focus on other things, and it's a cycle. So it's like at least have your sacred home space where you start and end your day to be organized and clean as much as possible, realistically, obviously, and then you feel like you can move through your life
100%.
more fluidly. Yeah.
And if this conversation resonated with you, share it with a friend. Don't forget to rate and review us on Apple, YouTube, and Spotify.